Greetings and good day, YouTube and highlight watchers. How are you today? I myself am pretty excited considering we last left off in. I kind of sped up a little bit there because I rushed myself by pressing X. True, don't have to speed run it, but I kind of want to do a speed run, you know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling about it tomorrow. Or for tomorrow's, later today's stream. I don't fucking know. God, that is hilarious. I'm trying to think of a video game. That has something in it. Apparently Rust has fishing. I'm pretty sure Rolladin and Karma. Or, yeah, Karma have, been dropping stuff. Let's see what we got. I at least want to get 50 defenses one time, even if I do have to win trade. Absolutely appreciate the win trade there, Karma. The 2 win trades there. Very much appreciate that. Haha, you actually tried to win. Feels good. Of course.
We look forward to seeing you again soon. Tokyo Death Metro.
Yeah. Karma, Rolladin. Every once in a while when I'm in their area, Toby. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Alright, we'll take one of these. We're getting the flail upgraded. And the spike crusher a little bit. This would drop, right? I might as well try it. Yeah. I have no idea. We'll find out soon enough. I know the Silver Scythe would. I'm not looking forward to getting the Silver Scythe. Yeah. That makes sense.
Thanks for waiting.
Ow! That hurt. Oh, fucking tired. Oh, I know why I'm so tired. Yesterday I got fucking drunk and all that. Ah. Yeah. I was like, man, I'm abnormally tired at this time. Normally I'm like, I might yawn, but I'm not actually tired.
Thanks for waiting.
Alright. Fun fact, did you know that the camera is inside the character's heart?
02.564 JODEAD OBS needle sounds.
Ooh. Yep, I've noticed that. I've never made a comment about it, I don't think, but I've noticed it.
Hello, Eva. Power mushroom.
Body double, legendary gymnast, fingers crossed, heavy tank, barbell, gold heart, trump card, big bros pocket, archery addict, king of coal, human power plant, Robin Hood, stun gun addict, electric bop, yo-yo addict, one shot, one kill, giant killer, Loxerin, Polatrin, Nighton, Ichiryu, body double. Yeah. Yep.
Are you sure? Are you 100% sure? Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Without mushrooms, there's no glory. There is nothing.
Yeah, might as well. Oh no, I know I can get unlimited sprint. I've done that with unlimited rolls. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. There we go, that's better. I'm like, what the fuck? So much crude oil, so much massive iron bolts. Hell, I have 40 of these. Yep. If I get the one that gives me 50% unlimited sprint, then the fucker should make me gain it stamina. I should be gaining stamina if I do something like that instead of no stamina loss whatsoever. I'll get it right one of these days. $18 left? 18 left.
02.564 JODEAD.
Crowley, it's Crowley.
Moving swiftly on.
Is Crowley weak to electrical? Yeah, I'll do it later. Let's just go Kami because Kawabe has a trap room if I'm not mistaken. Then we'll go to Echinjima. We'll do the actual climb instead of where I normally go, which normally I go to Shinkobashi. I like the Shinkobashi. Shinkobashi's better in my mind. Fuck it. Yeah. Oh yeah, to patch shit. I don't know. It's one of those things where like the grind's fun, right? And I'm enjoying the game. Oh, okay. We'll deal with Crowley later. I'm having fun with this game, but there's a part of me that's like, man, I'm probably gonna like do the weeklies, but I'm probably only gonna play this game one day out of the week for a little while. Because I'm not 100% feeling it, you know? I don't know. I'm more feeling Path of Exile or other such titles. And like I said, if I'm not having a like I'm having fun with it, but if I'm not having like fun with it, if I know I'd be having fun with a different game, then I'm not gonna force myself to play a game. Yeah, that. It's gonna be like you've seen it, you've done a little bit of it, but oh, I don't need to do that anymore. But like, it's at that point to where Tengoku will be a little bit new for you. You know what I mean? Like it'll be a whole new world. But I don't know. I don't know how long you'll be in Tengoku. You know, like you've been talking about when you finally retire from. That's a weird thing. That's a weird thing. When you finally retire from Let It Die, I have no idea how long it's going to take you to get the gear necessary. You know? True, true. The way that I play games, I never technically retire from a game. Like, the only time I'll really retire from this game is when it goes offline for whatever reason, right? Like, say the developers are done, they make Let It Die 2, and they just stop supporting Let It Die, and then no one can play it because the servers go offline, right? That's probably the only time that I'm truly going to end up retiring from this game. But I will take long breaks, you know? For sure, because like I said, as much fun as I have with this game, there are times where it's like, okay, I'm not in the mood to deal with Let It Die right now. You know what I mean? And all I can think about right now is like, man, I could be doing maps in Path of Exile right now. I could be learning for next season when I inevitably group up with people early on and just do leveling groups. That's fucking crazy to think about, you know? Doing like groups of 6 people in Path of Exile to get to level fucking 96 in 4 days time. What? What? Like, I'm still 10 levels away from that point in Path of Exile. That's crazy to me. Yeah. Ah, so you're going that route. Got it. I didn't realize you were going to go that far. Got it. Stuff like this, though, honestly, this is the kind of stuff that I definitely am okay with doing. It's just, it sucks because if you want reliable, if you want reliable oils and stuff like that, you gotta go through, like, not the oil floors of the 40s, but probably all the floor, like, all resource floor. Alright? I did more damage falling than you could ever do to me, you jackass. Yeah, the +5 max fun shots, that's like, that's my main goal, in all honesty, with this game. Like, I could see myself potentially playing this again after I get there, but it would be a lot less than I do currently. And I already don't play this game that often. You know what I mean? So, like, that's one of the big goals. Alright? The defense, yeah, maybe I'll get to that point. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I mean, it's nice that, like, you've got Shovel, right? And I've had a couple people come by and be like, man, I've never seen anybody ever make it this high with the sight. So it's nice to, like, not be known for that, if you will. But, like, be somebody that doesn't, like, I use the scythe, and that's an abnormal thing. I like that. I like doing anti-meta shit. God, the perfect stamps. Yeah, the unique identity is always fun. You know? There's a part of me that's like, man, maybe I should go for trying to do the perfect stamps before I take another long break from this game. There's another part of me that's like, shut the fuck up, brain. No. Just shut the fuck up. Because perfect stamps are gonna suck. You know? Nice. That's awesome. I think for me to really make it, it's not even the armor, I don't think. My mechanics are good enough, right? Like, my skill level's good enough to get through Tengoku. The biggest issue for me is most definitely the weapon. Because as soon as I unlock the Silver Scythe, which is probably what my main focus should be, as soon as I get the Silver Scythe unlocked, that weapon will be almost better at the base form, right? And that'll give me so much more damage going through Tengoku in the future. Yeah. Yeah, true. With TDM, you're stuck in an area. With Tengoku, you have a lot more freedom to bait single enemies to you. You have the ability to, you know, you don't have to worry about the meta, the specific armors, the specific weapons, right? I mean, sure, you have to worry about specific weapons when going through Tengoku, but not the shit you have to deal with, like double Medusa. You're not gonna see double Medusa in Tengoku. You're not gonna see fucking some of the silly shit that you see. You're not gonna see uh yeah, True Time is a killer in TDM. Yeah. I mean, it works. It's just annoying. Yeah, honestly, hmm. Ah, that would have been a shame. Yeah, honestly, this game is at that point for me where I'm enjoying it again. I can't stress that enough. But like, you know that meme where the dude's got a girl, but he's looking at the other girl with the face like that face. Basically, Let It Die and Path of Exile for me. Also, greetings and good day, Mythic the Speedruns. How are you today? I'm just talking about how I may end up playing this game a lot less than I currently do, like once a week, maybe. Yeah, because that's how I am right now with Path of Exile. Hey! Greetings and good day, Jaden Games, and your community. How are you all today? I welcome you all with open arms, and I do hope you enjoy your stay in the kingdom. So what were you doing in Let It Die today? Something similar to myself, or were you doing a Tengi run? Yeah, I'm going to transfer a lot of my commands from Nightbot over to Stream Elements. The more that I see the Stream Elements and Nightbot pop up, the more I'm leaning towards Stream Elements. But yeah, we're just doing casual, mindless resource grinds. Yeah. On the 20s, if that's what I'm just doing a 20s grind. Well, what a surprise. An old hat at the game knows who Logical Beast is. Oh my god. That is like one of the things that goes hand in hand with Let It Die. If the person has played this game for any amount of time, they know who Logical Beast is. And that's amazing to me. I love that. I'm probably gonna do a Tengi run tomorrow. Don't know yet. That or Saturday. This is a leather floor. Ah, you Beast Quest. Yeah. True. It sucks that you get that more and more with communities nowadays. I've lucked out with not coming across like 80-90% of the time. They're not an asshat who's like, I'm the best at this game, and if you can't play the game as well as I can, then you shouldn't dare touch my game. So glad I don't seem to have to deal with asshats like that all the time, on the regular, you know? Which is really surprising, considering what I've seen on Twitter with Elden Ring. Honestly, it's very difficult for me to get into another community's Discord, right? Outside of me not being really a social butterfly when it comes to stuff online, like I rarely, if ever, actually communicate whenever I'm playing an online game with or against other people or what have you. But like, it's amazing to me how a community can just revolve around toxicity being the thing, you know? Greetings and good day. 0 under 1. How are you today? My brain was like trying to turn that into D-round 1. I don't know why, but it was. Yeah. And then the animosity of the internet doesn't help either, you know? Well, even if the person is from the raid, if they're talking in the chat, I do like to individually greet people that decide to say, hey, ho, how do you do? I already have an idea for the future if multiple people say something at the same time. Pretty much exactly the same. That's what it reminds me of. One of those Pezzas. You know those little candy dispensers? That's what the massager reminds me of when he reloads it. Honestly, adults can be worse, because at least with college kids, there's like that good quote-unquote excuse of them being as immature as they are. With adults, there is no excuse for them to be as moronic and fucking toxic as they can be at times. Like, you're acting 3 times less your age. Half? A third. You're acting a third of your age, basically, in some circumstances. Oh, that was rude. There's a part of me that wants to say that's mind-boggling, but then in another breath, I live in the United States, so I've heard of worse individuals having an entire family, so not that surprising, in all honesty. Ah, bitch. I still don't comprehend that. Especially in, like, the way that Twitch and stuff is, people all the time make those kind of jokes. I can get how some people can get offended by, like, by that, but at the same time, it's one of those things where you gotta give people a little bit of leeway, you know? A little bit of everything, pretty much. The flail, the bow, those are some of my main goals, right? I'm kind of like mindlessly grinding, always grinding out the black metals. That's why I'm going through Shin Kobashi like I am, because no matter what, outside of Hayakuda, right? Yeah, outside of Hayakuda, we've got 3 more floors to go through, basically. Bowling Stomper, that's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one. What I should be doing, really, is I should be going for my scythe, my silver scythe. God, I don't want to do that. Oh, this is both trap rooms dealt with. Oh yeah, yeah. I've definitely been going for the bow. The flail I got to +4, whatever the hell. Honestly, for me, the scythe is one of the big ones because I'm a scythe main. For whatever reason, that's my favorite weapon. Oh, I have the silver scythe. I'm working on perfect stamps to get the gold scythe. Yes, I know it's more of just a cosmetic thing, but yeah, I still need to do the rest. I'm just not looking forward to any more stamp rally perfections because it's going to be so much alt F4ing, honestly. But I am going to get the gold scythe at some point because I'm a stubborn asshat. And I just cannot help myself. Looking for the trap room. Kindly give me milk. I think it does the exact same amount of damage. But I have no idea. Oh, yeah. I do a reverse climb whenever I do these grinds. So, like, Shinkobashi, in my mind, is one of the best places to start for this because Hayakuda and then Hayakoku are both trap room floors, right? Then Ashimi and Shimeno are boss fights for the black. I make the comment of always give me the milk black because that's the hardest metal to get on this floor. Yeah, links are allowed here as long as they're TOS safe. But yeah, of course, I'll actually react Andy to it in a moment if you want me to. Well, like I said, I'm okay with links. I always like doing that little disclaimer because, you know, it's nice to cover your bases even if you don't have to. But yeah, of course. Fuck you, flamethrower fuck. Flamethrower fuck? Whatever. There's a word in there now. What? It's a Twitch highlight, right? Is it something you say specifically? Yeah. What Logical said. Alright. Yeah. Alright. $197. Really do think that they should have just reduced the amount of beasts for the seasonal. Mushrooms are so easy to get. Beasts are such a pain in the ass. Then again, I do have the capture beast, kill beast on same floor to get the shroom. Yeah. Understandable. Yeah. I mean, for me, my enjoyment comes in like a roller coaster of games in general, right? Like, there'll be times where I'll want to do nothing but play the same game all day on stream. Kind of like I did yesterday. I played Path of Exile all day. There's a multitude of reasons why. The big one was hey, thanks for the milk. Yeah, Milk Black. Appreciate that. Specifically, I consider Path of Exile an easy game to play if you're drunk, right? It's not an easy game to learn, but once you know how to play it, you know, especially if you're like set with a build, like I've been doing, utilizing Cyclone on a Berserker Marauder, and just spin to win all day, every day, kind of a situation. I'm bringing that up because my enjoyment right now of that game is extremely high, while my enjoyment of this game is still there, but not nearly as, like, there's a part of me that's like, man, I could be doing maps right now in Path of Exile, you know? So that's why I was saying that this may end up being like a once-a-week game for me. Who knows? I do love the grind, though. Grindy games, for me, are just the best. And honestly, I pretty much got through with a good portion of the green metal grind. That route, I know like the back of my hand at this point. As much as I want to go down there and like look for other loot and resources, I'm just gonna focus on the trap rooms. And again, it's kind of one of those situations where I should just do that because this is resources I'm getting. Not just the black metals. Get the massive iron bolts, all the tier 3. Just get all the tier 3. In all honesty, the oil. And that's why I have a collector, right? Might as well make use of said collector. To collect. I will say it is nice to have a weapon that you could just mindlessly utilize for the grind, you know? Not have to think about this, just press a button and everything dies in front of you. It's great. The Massager's a great weapon. Hello there. What do you got for me? Sure. Nice. Very much appreciate that. I would have rather had kill coins. I know, right? Exactly. Of all the things that they could have dropped, they dropped that. I'm naked for a reason, damn it. I might as well pick it up. I'm probably not going to keep it, honestly, but I think I need a little bit of cotton. Mind you, cotton's one of those resources that no matter what, you're going to pick up a lot of it, or you can have the opportunity to pick up a lot of it. Since, you know, you can find it on floor 1 or 300. Honestly, there's a part of me that's almost like, man, you shouldn't be able to get cotton on floor, like, 27, right? Like, there should be a resource limiter on some of these floors. Especially Tengoku. Good God, you've managed to make it to the hardest content, right? Managed to make it to the hardest content, and now, congratulations, you have to sift through so much bullshit. Yeah, exactly. You do need so much cotton, though. But still, it's one of those things that's so aggravating to me. That's like, when you're going through Tengoku, you're on floor 96, right? And you go around the corner, and you see cotton. It is, oh, so angryifying. Alright, give me one moment. We're hitting the escalator. I'm gonna react Andy to that. Stop fucking yawning, you asshole. Ah. I am actually tired today. Alright. That's Steam. This is the stream. This is the React Andy. This is the React. It's probably gonna be a big old fucking flashbang. Yep, flashbang. What do we got? What do we got?
Yeah.
You need to stop everything. This needs to stop now.
The double audio does suck.
This is not okay. This needs
But I think it makes it better. I think the double audio makes it better.
to stop now. This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back. And it's way down heavy on me, and it's not okay.
Put that in the trash where it
Yeah.
fucking belongs. Right? Oh my god, that is the best. That is the best. That is just the best. I think the echo, even though you didn't want the echo, makes it better. Honestly. Oh. Holy shit. Holy shit. Fucking hell. That weapon. It's still funny. Sometimes the things that take the least amount of effort are the things that take off the most, you know? Which is surprising. And a little frustrating. That's so fucking funny. Oh hey, we found the yeah, off the record. I need to get some stuff sorted for I need to set some highlights up and set those to go live on the YouTubes and all that. Yeah, they would the person that they beat was utilizing Flame Wand and Medusa. What an annoying combination. I think I would hate a Medusa and a Shock Wand more. Actually, I'd like a Medusa and a Shock Wand more. It's all good. If I watched that when it was in the middle of my highlight stuff, it'll be saved. It'll be saved, and we'll probably get to see it later when I go through. Like, mind you, this is in several months from now because of how much of a procrastinator I am when it takes to editing. I literally have to fucking set up edits. Like, I edit videos over the weekends on stream for a couple of hours. And, hold on. And I'm currently going through Neo, right? On the edits. Man, I have been bitching at my past self so much. I'm so glad you made that into a command. You haven't really heard it yet because all I've been doing was a grind, but like I'll play a game that I've not played before and like I'll experiment with stuff. And there's a part of me that knows what I'm about to do is going to be a waste of resources, but I want to learn, right? So I'm like, fuck it. We'll find out, right? We'll find out exactly what happens with this and we'll waste the resources, doesn't matter. Future me can suffer because of that. Like, there's a part of me, where before I knew exactly what shrooms would be useful, I would always skip out on red scorpions and these lizards and shit like that, right? Like, I always skipped out on the lizards. I never. The only time I picked them up was when I was doing the Beast and Mushroom quest, and most of the time I would eat them right then and there, because, in my mind, those shrooms weren't useful. And then I had people say, well, if you do this method and do this, this is what happens. And it's like, oh, I probably wasted a good 1,000 shrooms, honestly, or walked past a good 1,000 shrooms that could have been so much more useful now than when I first thought they would be. So I'm still a little bit bitter at myself for that, in all honesty. Okay. That's some interesting information. Oof. Well, everybody has their weapons that they're not good with, you know? In every game. No matter what. Like, for me, this is not the same game, obviously, but this is a good example. For me, I whenever I play a game called Apex Legends, I normally play that for like 2 hours a night. I can't use the L-Star. Fucking dry lips. Anyways, the L-Star, I'm trash at the L-Star. Which is an energy weapon. Honestly, you'd be in for a treat with me when it comes to my Tengoku runs. I primarily use the Kamaz as a way to pull enemies away from groups, and then I just use the Scythe. Highest floor I've ever made it to is 106. Red Scythe, plus whatever the hell it is. I need to get the Silver Scythe so badly. That's rough. Yeah, pits, that's what's funny, where like at a certain stage in the game when you're going through Tengoku, it goes from like, well, for me, when you're not as experienced as all y'all are, it goes from like, man, I want to fight a pit, to, man, give me a boss over a pit. That's kind of hilarious to me, because I get why. The damage fall off becomes a situation where you're dealing with 5 enemies at once, and that's insane. Bow is more for bosses, I would assume, because you'd be using a lot of durability up and a lot of rage gauges for the pit. I have that too. Mine's quicker than yours. Haha. Where we going? We gotta go to Shimano. Probably that way. Yeah. Dumbass. We go there and then left. He's weak against the bow, and he takes increased headshot damage or whatever. And the bow does, like, increased headshot damage, so you can, like, one-shot Tengoku Taro with the bow. But yeah, from what I've been told, the trick with Taro is you make yourself go invisible with the bow. He backs off, aim at his head, boom, one shot. The farther away you are, does it do more damage? Or is it less damage? The way the bow works kind of aggravates me because I've used bows in real life, and the drop on the arrow is way too fucking steep. What's that vid? Farther away, more damage. Okay, cool. I'm assuming it has something to do with Taro and the bow. Vegetable oil. Cute. Anyways, these floors are nice to be able to do this on, you know? When, like, several hundred hours ago, this was a challenge, I can now go through with the collector completely naked. It's great. And fuck off. Yeah. Flame 1 definitely does have that. that cook well thing. Have a pocket wand for all your dietary needs. I'll check that out in a moment. Exactly. Exactly. One shot, one kill is useful earlier on. Okay, so we need to come back down this direction later. Like, before you start fighting things up in the 40s and above, one shot, one kill, useful. At least in my mind. But you get to a certain point where the usefulness quickly dwindles down to nothing. Because everybody you go up against is going to have... Well, not everybody, but it feels like they do it just to be dicks. You know? Gamble Shroom. One of the most useless shrooms around. Damn it, you were supposed to turn me into a frog. So I could say, see? Turns you into a frog all the time, but no, you had to heal me. And actually do the good thing. Anyways. Yeah, it doesn't turn him into a frog, though. I've done that before. Oh yeah, games definitely believe you on that one. Games definitely hear what you're saying. Oh no, I trust that completely. I just I know. Trust me, I know. I just wanted to complain about something. Well, thank you for giving me a free kill. Yeah. I was like, I'm just gonna Rage Fist to get a little bit quicker. Maybe have a little bit of, super armor while I'm doing it, just in case she decides to hit me really fast. We need to go... down that way. Right? I'm gonna check this just to make sure there's not any other resources we can get a hold of. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the way up. Nice. Let's continue going down. Greetings and good day, Rawell. How are you today? Never disrespecting. Just not feeling threatened by them at the current level that we are compared to them. Doing well, just chilling. Doing the resource grind for a multitude of different blueprints. That and talking about how because I'm having more fun with Path of Exile, I may end up playing this a little bit less than I do currently. Just to play more Path of Exile. But mind you, it's one of those situations where I do play multiple games. Did I already... Fuck you. I hate you. Did I already? Well, we're gonna find out. Anyways. Yeah. Pretty much what Logical said. Currently, I'm playing through a bunch of older games that I used to play when I was a wee little lad. A young warthog, if you would. When I was a young warthog. Anyways, currently I'm going through a game called Armored Core 3. After that, I'm going to be playing one called Ace Combat 5. And I got, like, the Halo series I've never played that I can go through and stuff like that at some point in time. The Ninja Gaiden series I've never gone through. Both of which were gifted to me by, one of which, Logical Beast, and the other, Grant Kirkland. Not gonna say which was which. Yeah, July. July is gonna be, I'm probably gonna play nothing but Metal Gear Solid in July. In all honesty. I have an obsession with the Metal Gear series, and I've kind of been looking for an excuse to play them on stream. Yeah. Oh, of course not. Of course not. Also, I do thank you for the raid once again. I hope you get that good rest. Until next time, take care and have a good one. Thank you for becoming a citizen of the kingdom, Jaden Games. I very much appreciate it, and I do hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah. True. True. The lineup is absolute garbage. Can get off the map on this floor. I think I've done that a little bit by accident on this floor. There's like a carousel type thing or something. I don't remember what it was, but I did it wasn't even a jump that I did. I was doing a Gortastic kill near one of the exits, and I like went through the roof. I don't remember how I got out of it. Yeah, the out of bounds. Thank you. I was having trouble figuring out what to say. Yeah, like I did it wasn't one that was open air, but yeah, I've done it before. Speaking of out of bounds, any of you all watch, play, or know anything about Elden Ring? This is not about spoilers or anything like that, so don't worry if you haven't beat the game or anything like that. But I've been watching a handful, or not even watching, but looking at the speed runs, like the quickest speed runs. Which at this stage, I think the quickest speed run is just under 7 minutes to beat that game. That's right. I've seen somebody beat Elden Ring in 7 minutes. If you don't know, what the mechanic they utilize to beat the game that fast is something called zipping. Alright? Basically, they use a combination of inputs involving blocking. That was the wrong button. Involved with blocking, walking forward, pressing W at the same time that they walk forward, and like, I mean, honestly, I almost want to react Andy to the speed run. After this grind, I'm probably gonna react Andy to the speed run and show y'all what I'm talking about, because it's fucking insane. To me, yeah, sure. I'm glad that this is why I'm glad that there are different categories of speed runs, because stuff like that to me is not entertaining to watch, right? it's interesting that there's a glitch that's massive, that is that massive in the game, but it doesn't do much for me, if anything, in all honesty. I like watching people, maybe one or two out of bounds, maybe one or two little tricks here and there, but like, when you don't even play the game. Yoshimitsu's great for crude oil. Ah. Gotcha. It doesn't really matter which way I go, right? As long as I go down. Yeah. Floor 20, side elevator. Oh, right there. That's okay. We're kind of full up. We're kind of full up on stuff that I want. Probably not this scorpion, honestly. But a lot of this other stuff I definitely want. What else do we got? We got a bunch of, we have a bunch of crude oil, as is. Mind you, I'm probably gonna end up dropping maybe a snail or two for other resources. Not sure yet. I want to do the full grind, see how long it takes. Because I haven't been really messing around too much. So, this so far has basically taken me an hour and 20 minutes to go through the grind, the route. That's what I'm saying. It's basically taken me an hour and 20 minutes to go through this route so far. Mind you, I am taking a little bit of extra time to pick up certain beasts, certain things like that, but this is probably the quickest way to do grinds in this game. With a massager and just mindlessly going through. That might actually be a good idea. Then again, basically the way that I have it set up, maybe, we'll see. I might try and keep that in mind for the future. Because now I'm thinking of a whole new route. I totally forgot about the 41 free Dustin. That actually might be a good idea. We go through and we deal with all the floors, the Hayakoku, Hayakuda, Oshima, Shimeno, Shinkobashi, up elevator to 41, then back down to Akami, and then go up to Ichinjima, and then we could just go back to the waiting room. Yeah. Up. Hey, I'm hitting circle instead of A. don't know why I felt like doing that just then, but I did. Yeah, might as well, you know, we got a full thing of rage gauge. Might as well have some fun with it. Yeah, this is probably one of the few times where we have more than enough freedom to be silly. Right? So we might as well. Oh, I totally forgot about this. So, I love how that, for some reason, is what reminded me because I thought to myself about the beasts in this game. And I was like, man, I'm kind of surprised they didn't add, like, a deer or some shit, right? Just for shits and giggles. Like, a massive beast that you can't take with you, you have to do something with right then and there. A bear, something like that. Like, that'd be pretty interesting, don't you think? If they did, like, I'm kind of interrupting myself as I say this, but wouldn't that be interesting if they had, like, mushrooms or beasts that, like, overgrown mushrooms you couldn't do anything with, like, you couldn't take to another floor, you had to do something with them right then and there? Or overgrown beasts, a similar thing. And that, for some reason, thinking that thought reminded me that some of the quote-unquote classic games that I'm going to be playing, again, anytime I say classic games, these are games that either I've been recommended that I never played when they were really popular when I was younger, or they're games that I played when I was younger, right? Like Ninja Gaiden, never played, but I've been recommended it. Same with Halo, never really played it. Especially not the story. I know nothing about those games, but I was recommended it, so it's on my list. Other than that, other classic games that I'm playing, like I said, I've got done with the last game in the Strike series called Nuclear Strike. I got done with a game called Battle Tanks. Exactly. AKA, you recommended it to me. Forcibly. By gifting it down my throat. Oh my. Anyways. A couple of games that I'm gonna be playing on stream are PlayStation 2 games, a part of the Cabela series. Like Cabela Dangerous Hunts, Cabela's Alaskan Adventures, stuff like that. So look forward to some crazy bullshit in the future. I'll probably play those. I'll probably... No, you didn't. You didn't have to give me anything. It was very much appreciated regardless. You know what I mean, though? You just, like, chillin's more than enough. Siphon filter. Yeah, I wrote that down. I'm gonna have to look into that. But yeah, I'll probably play, like, the Cabela's games on weekends when I'm really feeling up to it, because like we'll get immersed into it because they're hunting games, right? So like I might end the stream on those games on weekends because I fondest memories, even though I hated hunting, fondest memories of being woken up at like 2 in the fucking morning to either go fishing or go hunting. I mean, Might be why I'm so obsessed with fishing in video games. Cause like, there's nothing that beats waking up at 2 a.m., getting your shit together, right? Going out, and get ready to go on the lake. And go, like, get there at, like, 4, be on the lake at 4:30, and be fishing, right? And you start going home at, like, noon, 1 o'clock. Fucking... And the best part about it is, this is on a Friday, right? So by the time you get home, normally, school's letting out, but, I mean, you came down with a case of fishing fever, right? God, those so many weekends. So many Fridays I came down with a case of fishing fever. Which is horrible, in all honesty, right? Probably should have been going to school on those days. But when your old man wakes you up at 2 in the morning and says, you're getting called off for school, and we're going, you got fishing fever, and we go fishing, what are you gonna fucking do? You gonna say, no, I want to go to school? You're gonna fucking shut the fuck up and you're gonna go fishing. And you're gonna have a blast doing it too, because it's fucking fishing. And you're not at school. You're fishing. Maybe that's why I'm so obsessed with fishing. That might explain it, honestly. Oh. I have so many fishing stories. Oh. New World, the fishing in New World, it's such a simple mechanic. Literally, it's just like, press the button when you get a bite, press the button and hold the button to catch the fish, release it every once in a while so you don't break the line, and you've caught the fish. But it's something that, like, even if it was literally just press the button to catch, press the button to catch the fish, I would be satisfied with that. It's just the idea of, like, being able to fish in the game that's appealing to me, you know? The best part about it is, like, I was taking advantage of the free weekend on New World, right? And I came across a secret fishing spot because I reached a high enough level in fishing to be able to utilize that fishing spot. And I caught a legendary fish. So, like, before the free weekend was over for me, I was able to catch a legendary fish. So pleased by that, honestly. So pleased by that. Alright, let's head back to the waiting room. Drop all this shit off. I know what I said I would do, but we'll go waiting room first. Maybe we'll do some TDM. Get some more points. We're already in diamond, so it doesn't really matter. At least I think we're already in diamond still. We'd have to do that on Sunday. I'm gonna have to clear up some of these resources because I know for a fact I got a bunch of low tier resources in here that are taking up inventory space that I do not need. You know what I mean? Observe. A lot of this shit I can get rid of too. I need to get rid of a lot of this shit because, like, it's just literally a waste of space. This. A bunch of these I'm not going to do anything with. Like these. The tier 2... Like, all the tier 2 resources I can pretty much get rid of. The clump of scraps. The broken copperware. God, so much broken copperware. The fucking iron scraps. I have a lot of chrome moly. Holy shit. The oils. The woods. Like, there's a lot of fucking all of the goddamn cotton.
Welcome. This looks worthwhile.
Mineral oil? Really? That's annoying. Need a shit ton of hemp. Reverse metals, awesome. The amount of massive iron bolts we need is too damn high. Speaking of things that are too damn high, Silver Scythe. The chemosynthesized oil, man. What's the best route? I'm not gonna do it right now, but what's the best route for chemosynthesized oil? I need to look that up.
Welcome.
The Wire Mountain's actually something I think I might need. I think I'm at that stage where it's...
Come back anytime.
Wait a minute. I need black roids. Damn it. I need 5. Right? Yeah, I need 5 black roids to max this one out. Fuck. 40s for oil. Yeah. Eh. Not today. I'm thinking about it. I'm not gonna do that today. And I'm not in the mood to go through Tengoku or the 40s. Honestly. I thought about it for a minute. I'm just not up for it. Not up for it. I'd rather do TDM and get ragey at that than have to try and focus, you know? What are we doing? No, let's go up to Metakogia. I got something I want to look at. Honestly, for me, it's hard to have a game that's just logins and actually do the just logins, you know? You know what game I should play? I should fucking play, I can't remember the name of it. Can't for the life of me remember the name of it, but it was a World War II, like, multiplayer game. Underestimate my... No Star Wars. No Star Wars game. They are coming out with a second not Force Unleashed, dum-dum. What's the name of it? I hate when that happens. I literally have been watching someone play the first one again because of the second one being announced, and I cannot for the life of me recall the name. Fallen Order. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. They're coming out with the second one of those, and I'm hyped for that. You are. Oh, I thought you were saying it was a Star Wars game that I should play. I didn't realize you would do... oh. I derped a little bit on that one, Thief. Honestly. I didn't realize unlimited power. I thought you were literally referring to a Star Wars game that I should play. I'm a little tired. I blame yesterday. I blame yesterday that I'm a little tired. Did you see the start of the stream yesterday? Logical? No, I know exactly what scene you're talking about. Of course I know what scene you're talking about. But yeah, if you see the start of yesterday's VOD, you can probably understand of why I'm a little bit tired today. It takes a little while for my body to recover from partying, you know? Or my mind, I should say, not my body. My body's already recovered. I'm like, my body's like, come on, bring it on, round 2. I'm ready for anything. And my mind's like, fuck off. I'm tired. I want sleep. Feed me sleep. I mean, a couple people made old man jokes yesterday. Outside of Grant. When I get ready, after I see this, check this out. This Meta Kyoji thing. Meta Kojiya thing. I'm going to, end up wrapping up for YouTube and highlight watchers, but there's a couple things I'm going to look at that aren't going to get, like, recorded. I'm just going to talk a little bit about them. Because thinking about them right. You know what I mean? And I don't think they're pertinent enough to share right now. They'll probably get shared at some point. We're going to just run through. Honestly, yes, I could. Then again, I do need to get a bunch of screamer kills, so might as well get that done, yeah? Well, I immediately was like, you know what? Nah, I'll just kill all these asshats. I still wish that there was something for the tubers. Like there was a kill X number of tubers. Seasonal quests. Star Citizen. Also, greetings and good day, Ronnie. How are you today? Unless I already said that. Star Citizen. It sounds familiar. What is Star Citizen about? Yeah. It's all okay. It's all okay. Well, what was Star Citizen about? Is that where you... Galaxy type game? Yeah, that sounds familiar. I don't think I've ever played it. There's a couple of games like that that I've played, but not that one. It's right up my alley, for sure. Hell, I got City Skylines, and I want to play that game. Not right now, but like, for example, the amount of games that, like, the amount of different genres of games that I play is kind of ridiculous when you really break it down. And I'm trying to think of the name of the game that I played on PS4 that's like that. Like, you start at a city. I just cannot think of the name of the game, and I hate that. It's like Star Citizen, I think, but it's not that at all. Like, you create your civilization, you have positive effects and negative effects. Colonize other planets. You can have different types of governments. And the different leaders have different types of government stuff set up. Oh. Yeah, this is useful. Yeah, this is very useful. I got a question for you. I always gotta ask. Do you know, or have you ever heard of a game called Dwarf Fortress? I'll watch that in a moment. That's another game that I'm super hyped for when it comes out on Steam. Holy shit. When Dwarf Fortress comes out on Steam, that's probably I might end up doing a 24-hour stream of that game. That's how much I like that game. I forced myself not to play it yet, right? I basically stopped playing that game when it was first announced that it was going to come out on Steam, and I was like, I am now not going to play this game till it actually comes out on Steam. That was like a year and a half ago. Ow. Can I get a silver skill shroom, please? But yeah, that was like a year and a half ago, if not longer. Actually, I think it was longer. Holy shit, it was longer. Anyways, yeah, Dwarf Fortress was announced that it was going to come out on Steam. And I've basically been patiently waiting for it to actually do that, because it's... Imagine The Sims. Now multiply that by like 100. That's Dwarf Fortress. In a nutshell, but you can't directly control the dwarfs of a fortress. Right? Oh man. We might react Andy a little bit to a couple of videos actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And a couple of these are things that I've already watched personally. Gonna run back to the elevator, or just back to the waiting room. That floor is actually kind of awesome. Yeah, it sucks having to run back and forth like this, but at the same time, that's a great way to get skill shrooms. There we go. It's a great way to get skill shrooms. I'm thinking about it, and this weekend I might actually try to play one of those Cabela's Adventures or Cabela's Dangerous Hunts game. We'll see. The weekly hater quest. Man, probably get all that when you go through Tengoku. Oh yeah, you get that when you go through Tengoku. Damn. I'm thinking about it. We might end up finishing Armored Core tomorrow. At least for the main story. We might not be done with Armored Core. Because, like I said, after you beat it, I remember specifically being able to go through and do whatever mission you wanted. So you could go through and do all the missions that you never got a chance to do. And if you really wanted to, you could also do, like, try and get S ranks on, or A ranks on all the missions at the very least. I don't know if we'll do that, or we'll go to that level for Armored Core. But basically, if we do get to finish it Friday, then even if I, like, have missions I could go to and do, I might not do that. I might focus more on just doing the main story and getting on to Ace Combat 5. Because as much as I love Armored Core, Ace Combat 5, I think I like a little bit more than Armored Core. Armored Core I put a lot of time in. Ace Combat 5, that's one of the first games where I could talk about, like, I can start telling stories, because with Armored Core, that was one of the games that I kind of just played, you know? I remembered the story a little bit. I remembered certain things that happened and remembered certain missions, but I didn't really pay attention to what was going on, right? Like, I didn't really start paying attention to games until after I went through Metal Gear Solid for the first time. And mind you, it took a while before I got my hands on Metal Gear Solid. And then, like, I was just playing the game, right? I was just playing Metal Gear Solid. I wasn't paying attention to anything. I was just like, hell, I think I started skipping through codec calls and shit like that, right? And then, like, I had to set my controller down for a minute to do something, go somewhere, I don't know, maybe feed the damn dog that we had at the time. But I remember having the controller sat down, watching what was going on, and then having a moment of realization of, like, oh shit, wait, this is a video game and that just happened? And then I restarted the entirety of the game and paid attention. I was like, oh my god, video games can be this? And then that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be focused on playing the Metal Gear series in July. Kind of a dual reason that I'm doing that, because Reason the First, one of my favorite game series of all time, if not my favorite game series of all time, right? Like, realistically, it probably is my favorite game series of all time. What the fuck was that? And the other reason is, it'll be a nice, like, 3-year anniversary of me streaming on Twitch type of thing, you know? That's my excuse for playing, or that's what I'm gonna say is my excuse for playing that game during July instead of now. That, and I had a plan in my mind to play other games first. And whenever my mind has decided something, pretty much that's what's going to happen. Otherwise, it won't feel right if I do anything else. Like, as much as I want to play Metal Gear Solid right now, if I were to actually play Metal Gear Solid, it would feel off, right? This is the most time-consuming thing this game has. Like, time-wasting thing, you know what I mean? Sure, they have other little time wasters and stuff like that, but this right here, I almost wish it didn't exist. look at that. Wow, 11,000 spliffium. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. How much will I be able to do with that? I won't even be able to buy one set of the alarm. Or the alert alarm, or whatever it's called. Well, apparently our defense failed. Yeah. That seems about right. Alright, jackass. Let me guess. Yeah, the fucking Kamaz. Hey, we did some damage to him. Look at that. That's pretty satisfying. Fucker. With the goddamn Kamaz, man. Wait, that's... Wait. That's a physical thing up there? Why the fuck is that a physical thing up there? Why is that a physical thing up there, though? That's kind of... Stairway. Do something with that. Everything that I've been talking about them having in this game, they could put up there. In all honesty. Like the little shroom thing. The little gamble shroom vending machine or whatever it's called. Slot machine. That I joked about and, well, joked about. I'm somewhat serious. Anyways, let's do 2 stews really fast, not DMs. Let's just get 2 of these, and then I'll wrap up the video for YouTube and highlight watchers. And then we'll do a little bit of React Andying. Do a couple of things.
Good choice. I will now cook my special mushroom stew. Secret of my success.
Yeah.
Oh God, my grace.
The secret of your success is ripping off everybody. Like, literally.
Good choice. I will now cook my special mushroom stew. Secret of my success.
Holy shit. I just realized something.
Without mushrooms, there's no chlorine.
You said secret of my success. That's like the developers of this game talking directly to us, the player. This is the secret of my success. Making you spend so much money for the really good decals by spending 10 DM for a shit stew. Like, fuck off. What you got for me?
Yeah, sure, I can chat. I just let this guy win the first 2 rounds. Here, I got a tip for you.
I got a tip for you too.
You were sleeping with your mouth open, just so you know. Come on, let's play.
Anyways, for those of you that are currently watching on YouTube or the Twitch highlight, I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed. If you have and are new here, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. You can utilize links in the description below to catch me on all of my associated sites. Whether links are through all my links or streamer links, either or, it doesn't really matter. All my links are streamer links. Leave a like if you liked on the video and comment if you feel so inclined to do so to help out with the algorithm. All of my associated sites, all my links and streamer links involve, like, include my Twitch. You can follow me over there and catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST every single day, at least for the year of 2022. What's the other things? You can join the community Discord to get the most accurate notifications of when I do go live, and there's a couple of other things too, like a referral link or two to a couple of survey sites that I use that you can sign up to as well, if you want to. That, however, if you're watching the highlight, you can type exclamation point links in the chat. Hell, even if you're just watching on Twitch, you can use these links to go through all my associated sites and all that. Anyways, that's gonna be it from me from the time being for you, YouTube, and highlight watchers. So until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye bye.